knock your fucking wings off! Ah!
The heart.
You have it.
Yes.
So I can care for my boy, please.
Back of your hand.
You're still ill.
It's better.
I can break the fever, but to heal,
He must know the truth of what he is.
yes.
It is not so simple.
Help me prop him up. Did I tell you that I have a son, too? It's been forever since I last saw him. At his birth, the runes foretold a needless death. The babe in my arms was so small, so helpless. I knew right then I would do anything to protect him, no matter the sacrifice. Of course, everything I did for myself. I let my needs, my fears, come before what he needed. And I couldn't see his resentment until it was too late. Don't make the same mistake. Have faith in him. I know the truth isn't simple, but nothing is when it involves your child.
It is a curse. The boy has been cursed.
Don't leave without me.
I will
I'll
not.
never. I never have. With no case where I will. As well.
I'm better now.
I see that. Is he well enough to travel?
For now.
It won't happen again. I promise.
You see that it does not. Freya, I will not forget this.
Thanks.
Your father did the heavy lifting. You should stay, recover.
You have done enough.
You know my door is always open to you.
That's Vanaheim, isn't it?
You figured that out, did you?
Well, the window looks like Bifrost crystal, and I know that's not what's on the other side of the wall. And, well, it makes you sad.
You are wise for one so young. Yes, this is a window to a home I left long ago. But it is only a view.
The thing that happened to you in Alphon, you can't leave Midgard, can you?
A gift from my former husband upon our separation.
Why would Odin trap you in Midgard?
Petty cruelty would be reason enough for him. But as with all his rash decisions, he's driven by fear. The Vanir were the greatest threat to the Aesir until our marriage brokered peace. Many of the Vanir now think I betrayed them, the fruits of my sacrifice. To be hated by my own kind, to trap me here, is to ensure I can never make it right.
So I was wondering, why do you live under a turtle?
He was my first friend here in Midgard. He offered me shelter, and in return I provide him with protection against the evils of the forest.
Golden boar, giant turtle? You sure have some interesting friends.
So, again, thank you for a peek of your Let's go, boy. Glad to have you back.
Now then, before Modi so rudely interrupted us, we were just about to explore Tyr's vault.
Yes, to find the Black Rune. Boy, do you know the way from here?
Oh, I don't know.
Sure you do, lad. We need a boat.
I don't know. I guess we need a boat.
Okay then.
Are you okay? Let's go on back.
Ah, see? The boat washed ashore. Someone did call the serpent earlier.
Get in. I will pull.
What is ball?
You are quiet.
You quiet?
Are you not better?
Better. To be fine.
Yes.
I'm back Freya if you need
I
to.
know you overheard my talk with Freya.
Talk Freya.
You think you
You
understand,
didn't
but
understand,
you
but
do
you
not.
do not. Why do you say nothing, boy? Nothing to say?
You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you. I know I was never what you wanted. But after all this, I thought
But what?
maybe things were different.
We do not understand.
You do not know everything, boy.
Do
No.
want you. You are what I care for.
But at least I know the truth
Doesn't
now.
matter if you know what I thought of it.
Truth.
Truth.
The truth.
I am a god, boy. From another land, very far from here. When I came to these shores of this world, I chose to live as a man, to be better, to best myself in all ways. I was born a god, a very powerful one, and so are you. Boy, you have nothing to say. Thought this would very much surprise you. Turn into an animal. I do not know. No, I do not think so. I really do not think so. No, she was mortal, but she knew my true nature, knew my past. Visited her very much, though.
So long to tell me.
I will hope to go and spare you from the despair that can come from being a god. Being a god comes with a lot of lustful power and deep anguish and tragedy. That's a true curse that aligns with all gods. I was into that fact to your mother very early on to understand how it would feel by the same amount of a child being born from us. Well, I don't really know how the true birth and effect of a god is like, because my aging and how my life was like was very different from yours.
You sure I can't turn into a wolf?
You're welcome to surprise me.
Is this why I hear voices sometimes? You sure you've never heard any?
Not as you do.
That's no surprise. Every god is unique.
So, maybe I won't get strong like Father, but I'll have abilities all my own?
You already do, laddie. Your faculty for language is extraordinary for one so young. Time alone will tell what else you'll become capable of.
So you knew all along?
I did, lad. But I've known more than my share of gods.
Me too, apparently. I wonder who else knew I was a god. Freya for sure. Brock and Sindri?
They do not need to know.
Baldur! Does he know? Is that why he's after us? Do you know him from before?
The day of your mother's funeral was the first I ever saw Baldur. That is the truth.
Hey, we don't have to go right back to Kersvald, do we? I mean, we're gods. We can do whatever we want, right? What do you really feel like doing right now?
I will show you.
Let's try this again, without interruptions. Here we go again.
No interruptions this time.
Read it.
Self like swallow. We spring forth life tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one. I wonder if I wrote it.
Is that the answer there?
It says Earth.
Swallows death, brings forth life.
Go.
Yeah. I wish I'd known I was a god in Alfheim. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Well, I'm not sure that's the lesson.
You've done nothing to regret. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do, and they were in the way, dragging us into their little problems.
Again, are we just leaving that there?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big choice, lad. You can either serve yourself, or put your godhood in the service of others, like Tyr did.
People really loved him, huh?
Aye, a god of war, but one who fought for peace. Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Once in a moon, it's been known to happen, yes?
This one mentions places I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.
So, whatever happened to Tyr?
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the Giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for the Aesir. Same thing he accused me of, frankly. Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon them by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
The missing Jotunheim town.
Correct. Whatever happened to it, I believe it could only have been done with Tyr and the giants working together.
Where is this battle?
No, I've never been in here.
The stone! That has to be it.
What type of sorcery?
Natural.
I don't think there's anything natural about this.
Didn't think it would be that easy.
No. Was kind of hoping, though. So what now?
We'll figure out